Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we will be learning about typography. Typography is the art of arranging letters and text in a way that makes the copy legible, clear, and visually appealing to the reader. So, why do we need typography? It is majorly used for brand recognition. It also helps in decision making and conveying messages. Have a look at these examples. All of these are wordmark logos. We recognize some of these brands due to their unique typography. The typography also helps to communicate what the company stands for by evoking a certain feeling or thought in our minds. The New York Times font gives a classic look, whereas the font of BRAUN, which is a product design firm, gives a strong industrial feel. Typography helps us in decision making. Consider this example where you have two buttons on a website. Which button will you take more seriously? Now, let's move on to the difference between fonts and a typeface. These two terms are often confused with one another. But put simply, typeface is a family of fonts. So let's see what this means. Helvetica is a typeface, whereas the different weights and styles, such as bold, regular, and oblique are fonts. All these fonts together comprise the typeface Helvetica. Now, we will see the different kinds of typefaces. We start with serif. These fonts are known for their classic appearance and hence are used in places such as a newspaper. The letters have decorated ends which are called as serifs. Sans serif literally means without serif in French, and the typeface is exactly what the name suggests. This is known to be a modern typeface which provides a clean look. Slab serif typeface retains the serifs at the ends of the letters. However, these serifs are flat blocks rather than the curved bracket serifs in the regular serif typeface. The script typeface gives more of a stylized look. They include decorative, hand-drawn, and calligraphic fonts. This typeface is mainly used in coding and programming. Monospaced fonts are exactly what the name suggests. All the letters occupy equal area and are equally spaced, unlike other typefaces. So now let's see some of the properties of fonts. Starting with font size, font weight and style, tracking, which is the distance between the letters of a word, kerning, which is the distance between two specific letters, line space, and finally the color of the font. This is a poor use of the font properties. Note that this is an exaggerated example, but it will help us understand what are the consequences of not using the fonts properly. The title text here is very thin. Since the body text is small and multicolored, it is extremely hard to read it. The line spacing is out of proportion and the tracking for the title looks a little too wide. Correcting all the faults, this is what the final result looks like. Now, let's see the concept of visual hierarchy, which we learned in the principles of design. The heading will be the dominant element. The subdominant element is a subheading and the body text is a subordinate element. Notice that the font weight, size, and color tend to decrease going from dominant to subordinate elements. Usually, to increase the visual contrast between the heading and the body text, a contrasting pair of fonts are used. That pair could be a condensed font and a regular font, like in this case. Or you can also pair a serif and sans serif typeface among many other contrasting pairs. Alright, that's it for this video. See you in the next one.